soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? LAKERS TV back with another video, and I would like to discuss with you all an article pertaining Knicks forward Marcus Morris and the Lakers making him a top priority before the trade deadline. This article is via Clutch Point's Reid Goldsmith, and the headline reads, "Why Marcus Morris should be at the top of the wish list for the Lakers via trade." And the article goes on to say that the New York Knicks veteran forward made a bold statement following his team's latest loss. Morris told reporters on Thursday following the team's latest blowout loss, this time at home to the Phoenix Suns, that the time for excuses is over. F that, the 30-year-old said. The time is now. The Knicks are 42 games in and have won only 11 games with the infusion with 9 new faces added in the offseason. Morris is the Knicks' leading scorer. The former Boston Celtics wing signed a one-year deal with the Big Apple franchise. The Spurs had offered a longer deal. Instead, Morris bet on himself, outperforming contract figures offered in the past offseason to secure a richer deal next season. That has certainly occurred, but the numbers he's putting up only occur because he's a willing body on the lowly bookers. Why the Lakers should acquire Morris? The Los Angeles Lakers would stand to benefit from acquiring Morris at the NBA's trade deadline on February 6th. The veteran big is averaging 19 points per game and shooting 46.7% from three-point range during the 2019-2020 season. Morris has been a lone bright spot for the Knicks, although the organization is loath to trade him in spite of his expiring deal. Could Lakers trade Kyle Kuzma to the Knicks? That could be fluff spread to raise Morris' value. However, given the right price, the Knicks will absolutely deal Morris to the Lakers. Through the grapevine, New York apparently values acquiring decent and youngish players over raw assets like future draft picks. So if you guys would like to read the entire article, the link is in the description box. So once again, another article that validates and proves that I at least have somewhat of a high basketball IQ, but I've continuously repeated how the Lakers must improve their defense. I've been consistent in saying that continuously throughout the season. If they want to compete with high caliber teams in the upper echelon of teams such as the Clippers, they need to get better defensively. Now everybody keeps talking about the Lakers need a third scorer, they need a creator, they need someone to come on the floor once LeBron James goes to the bench and things like that. The same people who kept telling me that Kyle Kuzma is our third scorer, LZ Grandison compared him to Lou Williams, now they're saying we need another scorer. Listen people, defense should be the Lakers' top priority when it comes to matching up and giving your best chance against the Los Angeles Clippers. People saying that, oh, you're panicking and saying that I'm scared. Then we go get our heads chopped off by the Celtics, and it brought fans back to reality. Defense wins championships. I don't know how many times I have to say this. You can't just win by outscoring teams. I think Marcus Morris should be at the top of the Lakers list, not Derrick Rose right now. I think Derrick Rose is a great player, but I think Marcus Morris should be at the top of the Lakers list in my opinion. I think Marcus Morris is a way better defender, that the Lakers could put on the wings to guard Kawhi or Paul George and other wings in the playoffs and guard all 5 positions. He's a year younger than Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is averaging 18 points per game. Marcus Morris is averaging 19 points per game. As Charles Barkley stated on Inside the Game last night, the Lakers do need another creator on the floor when LeBron James comes off the floor, but as he stated, they need someone who could also make threes as well, and that could be Darren Collison. Derrick Rose is shooting 31% from the perimeter. Marcus Morris is shooting 45% from the perimeter. And trust me, I know that Derrick Rose has been absolutely phenomenal and he has revitalized his career. He's by far has been, shouldering the load for the Pistons, going on scoring runs, scoring in bunches, but I just think that adding another scoring weapon won't just put us over the top in the Western Conference, and it won't help us in the finals in my opinion. I think they already have 2 of the top 5 scoring threats in the NBA with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and that third threat was supposed to be Kyle Kuzma. Remember, Marcus Morris can score. He gives you that balance because he plays on both ends of the floor. He's a great two-way player that the Lakers need. You get Collison that he can add scoring as well. That's why it's so hard for us to get stops down the stretch versus elite teams like the Nuggets, the Clippers. It's because we have to elevate our defense to another level. Yes, our defense is great right now, but it needs to be at an elite level. Derrick Rose's name does carry weight, and I think that's a large part why fans are clamoring for the Lakers to go after Derrick Rose. But it's not just about name recognition at this point. It's about defense, people. Defense wins championships. Lou Williams is a great scorer coming off the bench, but there's a reason why it's been reported that the Clippers are potentially looking to trade him for a two-way player, because you need more more lockdown defense in addition to lethal weapons, elite wing defenders like Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. That's very critical for the postseason, and I think the Lakers don't have that right now. I think if you trade for Marcus Morris, you can then go after Darren Collison. You will fare better against a team like the Clippers if your starting lineup is at your point guard you have Darren Collison, your shooting guard is Danny Green, your small forward is Marcus Morris, your power forward is LeBron James, your center is Anthony Davis. Then in a rotation you have Avery Bradley, JaVale McGee, Rajon Rondo, and others. And that would make you even more great with your defensive rotations, your scheming, hounding on defenders, switch and balance of great offense and great defense at a very high level. You will be very intimidating defensively. You'll be a great defensively sound team, a balance of size, a lot of physicality in that lineup, and that's why it was reported that the Clippers wanted Marcus Morris as well. People are saying that the Lakers should sign his brother Markieff Morris, but I think fans only say that because they get intimidated by mistaking his competitive spirit for being a head case. But for one, numbers prove that he's better than his brother Markieff Morris, but that's what the Lakers lack right now. Long story short, Marcus Morris is proving his value in New York right now, and the Lakers could really miss out on a golden opportunity to get a great two-way player. If they do take a chance, I think the best decision is to take a chance on Marcus Morris. He brings that fire spirit, extremely competitive, feisty, ride or die. He brings that dog, that heartbeat to a team like a Patrick Beverly, and the Lakers need that, just like the Lakers had in Ron Artest. Golden State has it in Draymond Green. The Bulls had it in Dennis Rodman. Every team needs that fire sparker, and I think Marcus Morris could be that for the Lakers. And just imagine if they could add Andre Iguodala to that. The Lakers, in my opinion, would be over the top if they trade for Marcus Morris and possibly add Darren Collison and Andre Iguodala. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe.